Watch, and another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on them when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm that. Got my cake at 82. Then make a bag every day. Bringing plates down.
And I fell in love.
Greetings. Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Harper. Oh, Jordan with the block. And here's Avdia. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
Jordan misses. And here are the Clippers now. Here's Christie. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Avdia. Drives to the hoop.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Cousins for three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ball outside. Jordan, the screen, fires from the wing, and Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Christie with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Cousins with the screen. Shoots. Leonard's shot's good.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing him.
Durant looking around. Knocked away. And stolen by Leonard. On up the court. Jackson can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
A nice shot by Watson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Here's Risacher. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's always good to see Risacher mixing it up down low.
Here's Shannon. Johnson for three. And Houston another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the paint. Outside Christie. Pass to Risacher. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Shannon.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Now Johnson. Now here's Durant. Over Risacher. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
16. Los Angeles.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Monk from about 16. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Edey. Second chance effort. Durant pulls it in. Houston leading by 8. To the left wing. Here's Malawach. He shoots. No good off the glass. Now Los Angeles with it. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season. Good to see Risacher attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The three from Ball. Up again. Rebounded by Cousins. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s. But it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And there's the screen. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. To the middle. Here's Cousins.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Ball surveys the floor. Inside.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
That gives him the lead. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in. But he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Number 00.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Pass the ball. Houston needs to get off a shot. Malawach misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Durant. Yet to see a basket. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Bailey. Over Jackson. And that one hits the back iron.
And they just continue to dominate the Bulls.
Harper. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Now here's Jordan. Check by Cousins. Here's Bailey. To the inside. Oh, KD! Filthy!
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Yeah, good pass by Harper. Unselfish. Always keeps his eyes up.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Out to Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Shannon. No points so far. Bailey's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Screen by Durant. On the wing, Durant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Clippers on top, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Now here's Avdia. Driving inside. And stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, Leonard from the parking lot.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Avdia outside. From deep. Rebounded by Cousins.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Leonard can't get it to go. And Ball will bring it up here for the Rockets. Down by 12. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Los Angeles leading by 12. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
There's the screen by Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Durant. Beyond the arc. The Rockets with another miss.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Rockets trail by 15. Ball outside. Pulls up. Nice shot by Durant. 7 points for Durant.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Wade. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 15.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Here's Harper. 6 points for him. And here's Edey. Takes a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ball's doubled. Outside Johnson. Screen by Durant. Christie with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Wade. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Durant, no good. The Clippers lead by 14. Pass to Edey. Here's Wade from outside the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
For Houston, Cameron Johnson.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook with it. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. And Westbrook slams it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've been fantastic.
The Clippers, 46.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Los Angeles leading by 15. Westbrook taking his time here. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Malawak.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Bailey shot is off. And the Clippers with the ball. Pass to Leonard with the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
Here's Shannon. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Now here's Leonard.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Cousins. Clock at 6. On the wing, Wade. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. Avdia from outside. The offensive rebound. Bailey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a key bucket for Bailey, showing he can make a difference on the glass.
Christie with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 15. Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Shannon. Pass to Bailey. Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot. Avdia, left side. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now the Clippers with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now Leonard, beyond the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to Malawach. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
On the break. Avdia. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true. They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Outside Leonard. Avdia with a steal. Outside Durant. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that burden.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Second personal foul.
Here's Westbrook.
In for the Clippers, number 8.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Westbrook.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Christie with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Leonard! Up again! And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 6. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.